George Chekhov has taken the 7 days of the week and told us a little something about all of them, and is played to, I think, the stereotype that maybe Monday isn't quite as bad as we sometimes think it is, Alex.
Excuse me.
Everyone hear me? Fine. Thanks. Okay. So before I start, I just want to thank this whole competition for letting me sprout as a writer, because I just started writing poems this year because I found how amazingly wonderful they are. So I love expressing myself in this way. So I just want to thank this competition and anyone that was involved in it at all. And you guys for coming to hear me today.
I can't quite hear you. Can you put the mic a little closer? Thank you.
Is that fine? The reason to like Monday. Funny how they call it Monday. I know no one wants to speak in a Jamaican accent, but rather in terms of groans and complaints and yawns, all of which are uncontrollable as the new project of the week is assigned by a boss or a teacher. One might think, lucky them. But don't worry, they'll get their chance when it comes time for evaluation or grading, which coincidentally seems to also take place on Monday. The weekend has slipped away. Funny how they call it Tuesday. Yes, it's day 2 of the week, but really no one can say that they're looking forward to the weekend. It stands like a finish line at the end of a marathon, still too far for anyone to reach, as everyone sits and thinks about whether or not the rain will come and cancel their sports practice. At least it is not Monday. Funny how they call it Wednesday. When something happens, it is never on the day that just sits there randomly in the middle. One we must all get through whether we like it or not. A log in the road, a crab in the sand, whatever you want to call it. Just be happy with one thing. It is not Monday. Funny how they call it Thursday. Nobody travels by first class to France and takes a pleasant ride on the Thur River. No. I take a pleasant ride on the train of anxiety, which hits me in my head when I wake up as I think, 3 a.m., here I come. Then I drift back to sleep, and my dreams remind me, it is not Monday. Funny how they call it Friday. Does anyone honestly think I'm seriously fried? Well, they'd be mistaken, for Friday is the gem of the week, the day on which everyone is focusing on the new movie that came out, or simply the nice nap that will happen no matter what, even if it happens during school or at the office. And despite those quizzes and tests and due dates, everything is all better as soon as it finishes. Just be glad it's not Monday. Funny how they call it Saturday. I never recall having traveled to Saturn. Why? No one cares about anything except sleep and relaxation, which makes sense, of course. Everyone deserves their fair share of a break. I have never met anyone who doesn't believe this. Perhaps these words are the mottos of the weekend, a time to let all slip loose and be extremely lethargic. And at the end of the day, you wish it were Friday again, but certainly not Monday. Funny how they call it Sunday. First of all, the weather is usually not full of sun. And even with that, no one is really sunny. Really, the thought in everyone's mind is, I have to go back to school/work tomorrow. Not the most pleasant thought. However, then one thinks of the next weekend's good time, how it stands like a finish line, and no victory is truly sweet without a real challenge in the way, with many bumps and bruises and bucks. So, as wrong as I may be, it is true that one may miss the weekend's basket of fun, but could it also be true that one actually needs Tuesday's tedium, and Wednesday's woe, and Thursday's tremors, and, I hate to say it, Monday's madness? And perhaps Monday is the perfect time to start a new trend, say, speaking in a Jamaican accent. that subject matter is for you to decide alone. And as for me, unfortunately, I have now lost track of the days. They all look the same.